Hi, I'm Amanda Ralph. I'm a nurse practitioner and the founder of White Coat Aesthetics here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm continuing on my tips for aspiring injectors, but this video today is going to be for injectors who have done a training, who know that they want to be an injector and have invested some sort of training in themselves. This is you if you have a job and you're very early. This is you if you don't have a job yet. This is kind of my video for people who know that this is the area they want to do. They've maybe had an injector course, they don't feel that comfortable, but they're knowing that they want to do this. So, a few tips for you today. My first tip for anyone who doesn't have a job yet, I want you to find a job that is safe, but you really cannot be too picky. I'm hearing in the industry a lot of new injectors coming straight out of a training course demanding a very high pay for basically no experience. And I understand it. We want to aim high. We want our goals to be hit in the very, very first job. But what I want you to understand is that as business owners, there are so many people trying to get into this industry right now. You have to set yourself apart by being able to kind of step into a role and build a career for yourself. And you cannot demand a high pay, especially if you don't have a very good, consistent skill set, because you don't really understand how much it takes for a business to invest in you. It takes time, which is money. It takes actual money in the form of paying for trainings. It takes us bringing in more injectors to train you. It is a lot of money for a business to take on a new injector. And so if you have very little experience, you cannot expect to be paid what an experienced injector is going to make. You just cannot. So I would say don't be too picky on your first job. Now, of course, I say this by telling you need to be safe. I don't want you to go into a place that has no medical director or is clearly doing things that are illegal. But I'm saying if it is a place that you're comfortable with and that has a relatively good reputation, don't be too picky when it comes to your first job. Be safe, but don't be too picky. Okay, my second tip is to be safe, but be brave. You are not going to feel confident doing any area until you've done it at least 20 times. So in a training course, you're not going to get that much hands-on experience. When you are in practice, you just have to go back to the basics. Think about your anatomy. Think about what's safe. Think about even what's conservative. If we're doing Botox on the forehead and we're afraid of dropping a brow, go very high. Bring them back, add more as needed. These are the ways you're going to learn. With filler, go conservative. Add less. You can always add more later. It is hard to know exactly how to plan the treatment for patients, but this will come with time. For your filler, just go with the general parameters you learn in training, and then if you have to poke them again or add more in an area, it's a lot easier than doing too much and then having to scale back. So just think like that. You have to be willing to try, though. I just feel like some injectors get in their head, they're so afraid and they're not willing to continue to try. You just got to keep going. Learn how to handle an occlusion, learn how to handle adverse events. Make sure you have a team that will help you if these things happen, and then you got to be brave. Okay, my last tip for new injectors who are just barely getting out. I want you to focus on your consultation skills at the same time as your injection skills. When I was a new injector, spent all of my energy in trying to become a better injector. Of course, I think this is very normal. But then I was like 2-3 years in, and I completely realized that I needed to fully rehone my consultation skills. I think you can do both at the same time. The consultation is everything. I'm not kidding you. It sets the expectations for the client. It helps them feel confident and comfortable with you. It helps you give a full assessment of everything that is needed. And you are the one as a provider that should be building this journey with the client rather than letting the client kind of tell you what they need and it being a more defensive approach for you. So I want you to really hone in on your consultation skills, learn consultation training, practice, make sure every single appointment you are actively thinking about how to improve your consultation, because that's going to get you a lot further as well over time than just honing in on your injection skills. So don't forget to care about the consultation. Okay, those were 3 tips for my new injectors. Let me know if you guys have any other questions below. I have so much more information I'd love to give you, so just let me know.